Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Muscatine Today Show. Happy Monday to you all. I was expecting a lot of rain today. And so far, when I was walking in, actually, the sun was like shining in my face. So I was very happy about that. I'm hoping that the rain holds off and that we get to play our ball games and that it has to at least hold off for a while and like give us a little break. So I'm happy about that. I hope all of you have made it to work and have started your day off great. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our great sponsors of the show that make this all possible. Those include R7 Reclaimed, Impact Life Blood Center, also Lutheran Living and CBI, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Athletic Performance, Suntan City Muscatine, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine, and of course Hy-Vee for the Market Grill Express, letting us take over every morning and have our studio here for all the guests to come and chat and tell you about all the great things that they're doing here in Muscatine. So today I have a couple people. Today's spot is Vision 2020, and so we're going to be talking actually a little bit about some collaborations that have happened, some partnerships that have happened to really bring Crossroads like even further, right? So I'll let these fine guests introduce themselves and tell you they're part of Vision 2020 and Crossroads, and then we'll get started. And I have a lot of questions.
Okay, great. So my name is Kraig. I am the Collaboration 1 Director at Crossroads, Crossroads is a part of Vision 2020. And so that's what I do.
And I'm Mike Dunlap, and I'm the Executive Director's Assistant and Community Development Coordinator. And yes, I work basically under Cheryl Plank, who is the Vision 2020 Director, and
Around in Muscatine for a long time.
52 or 53.
Ish.
Okay.
So and in our community, what you're talking about.
Ironically, that you bring that up, and that's either they think they've heard of Crossroads or they think that they know what we do, and then when we start talking about it, or better yet, we actually do a tour and show them the facility, they're amazed at
we need to do
what
a tour
really
of the facility.
Absolutely, we should.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Filming, yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
we're gonna go on a few.
What's really going on there, and surprised that.
So, question: what do you does?
I think in cans.
Okay. You used to do that for a bit of sense, but and stuff that have happened.
And usually it's we have different programs set up for teaching life skills or can collect job that the individuals could work at. So
Okay.
it used to be. That's kind of where the workshop kind of
started out.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, I have one question before, because I know that everybody's probably that's watching is probably thinking the same thing. So before we like really dig into Crossroads for this, because they said one of the things we would be talking about would be Kraig's. Maintenance and everything on it.
You know, it's just
Probably
genetics. genetics.
Oh, good, yeah.
My father had a great beard.
His father had a great beard.
His father had a great beard, so we thought we'd just keep that rolling.
Keep it going.
Yeah, it's like a family tradition now.
Yeah. And then Mike, what about you? So
mine's glued on. It's not real.
Yeah. You said that Cheryl won't allow you to have a beard.
I can neither claim nor deny those allegations.
A beard like Kraig's. Not you, Mike.
Yeah.
Not you.
I don't need Cheryl to tell.
Okay. We have to get back to the serious topic.
Okay. All right.
But that is a very nice beard.
Well, thank you.
Everyone was wondering what exactly you had to do
I'm
for
sure
maintenance and all of that stuff.
Yes.
So I have also been told that I can't have a beard
No?
for my job. And so I can feel some of your
I don't know that.
pain. I feel like that's why we put him in the middle so that after the show we could just squash him.
So collaboration 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what we're here for. But yes, so let's talk about Collaboration 1.
Sure.
And if people think that you are still doing the can redemption and that stuff, and that's what people think of when they think of Crossroads, what should people think of when they think of Crossroads now, today? Like, what things have really changed? Well, a lot has changed, but...
Sure. Well, a lot of it has changed. That's a sheltered workshop. Did a lot of different things. And now we're really focused on partnering with different community partners as well. We do a lot of going, but then we're also bringing in new contracts and new work, into production, and so that's a big part of it.
Yeah. So, when you put a person on a job, not necessarily, what person can we do? What person can we get that can run this machine? It's like your needs and really.
I would
Sort of?
kind of walk it back just a little bit. So one is the collaboration. Anybody off the street, we have skills. Floor, there's if we're running equipment or a riveting machine that may be operating that machine would be able to.
But not really.
Mostly just wanted to clarify that integration for individuals with disabilities.
It's with anybody.
Yeah.
For what and stuff like that you guys do contract work in those facilities.
So what we someone and so a way for them to train in those areas, a job in production at the community, or possibly continue. Who you would call if you're going to be sick for work. Skill building also, what kind of skills you need to do certain production skills and keep up the pace, things like that. So they have a job coach with them through the supported employment program to help them in those areas as well.
Awesome.
I think another cool thing to add on to that too is that when our individuals come on to work on the collaboration floor, everybody starts at that same wage. So there's no sub minimum. Everybody is everybody starts at the same wage. So
that start.
And a change that has been happening on a federal level for the last couple of years, and so
That's
yeah, we're
awesome.
actually, I think, just a little over a year into operating that way.
So, how many employees do you guys have working within, like, the Crossroads building in your production there?
On the production floor, we have about 8 full-time employees, and then we have, I believe, about 15 part-time employees.
Okay.
And so that includes everybody, collaboration when we're talking about people off the street and people with disabilities combined. So that's
It's the IEP. The Integration Employment Program, that's our partnership with MCSA.
Gotcha. That kind of have brought all of this together and made it really work. So who all are some of the partners out in the community, whether it be manufacturers or like MCSA? Who are all those people that kind of have made this possible, I guess, if you will?
Sure. Well, through the CIEP program, we work with, MCS. We also work with case managers through various counties or different people through the Support Employment Program as well.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of the partnership level is always expanding, always evolving and changing. When we meet, how does this work with possibly or part-time job, something extra to do, or then constantly Bridgestone, Bandag,
I'm putting you on the spot with all of the ones.
All the new ones.
Yeah, we have so many amazing manufacturers that just want to be part of all of this stuff in the community, and I think it's beneficial to not only. It's really a good partnership that kind of benefits both of that are needed. And then, I think I remember, so when I was job coaching, when I was 23, so a few years ago.
2 years.
Sounds like 2 years ago,
right?
When you said earlier.
Yeah. I feel like things are catching up to me. All these lies are catching up to me. But it really was the employees that came out of the job coaching, they were the employees that you want. They are dedicated, they want to really be there and do their job the right way, and they're supported, they've had all the right training. So this is a no-brainer for manufacturers. They're wait, good employees that know the job, and we're just going to hire.
Sometimes employers will have a misconception of people with disabilities and thinking, oh, they're not going to be able to keep up or whatever it is. And we know, and as you just said, these are the folks that are working, going to be there every day.
Yep.
They're going to work hard. They want to be there, and they're mostly some of the best workers you can have. So it's a great program.
Yeah. And they're amazing individuals. It was so fun working with them.
We have a great time working at Crossroads.
I would trade Chris and Jessica any day for. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, Jess. She's I'm gonna put a.
You look good on camera.
Right.
So that's the person you need
that.
to be friends with.
Oh, I'm just kidding. They know that I love them, but really, truly, it was. I loved that job. Loved it. So how many individuals have went through, and you don't know this number, I'm sure, off the top of your head, but how many people have went through this program and are now working out? You said there was 8 or whatever inside now the facility, but how many people are out working in Is it 20 or 50 or 10 or?
And you know, it's hard to
changes all the
quantify
time.
that because you know, you have people that go through job coaches that are hired.
They might get hired on by, like,
You know, it just
depends.
It's a case by case.
Yeah.
You can't say, you know, some are going to need more assistance and
Sure.
more
Absolutely.
training, you know, that goes further. A lot of times we end up hiring individuals ourselves because they've done everything right.
Yep.
They've quantify your question.
Yeah. I don't know. It must have been like a month ago. Are interested in what we're talking about right now, they can call and just start asking the questions and say, like, maybe this program's for us, maybe this is something that we are interested in for our company.
Yeah.
And that's literally as simple as it is just call and start the conversation.
Just call and ask for Kraig.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm welcome to get. The best way to do it is to give people an idea of what we do. You know, with Collaboration One, we want to be an example of, you know, how you could run your own business with our folks with disabilities and how it works just great. So, you know, they can go through our facility and see, you know, how we're doing it and how it works really great. And like you said, some of the best employees you can have. So,
Or on the flip side of that, they can come through and see, because it's just on the manufacturing for a lot of companies. So if there's difficulty either filling the positions or where does it sit within their warehouse,
Sure.
That's a big part of like what we do with H&I when we're doing packaging for, I couldn't even tell you how many parts. I mean, Kraig probably would even, there's so many different packagings that we do for them in development. So.
Cool. Then we can take like everyone along with us.
yeah, sure.
So
That'd be great.
We'll get that scheduled so that we can see, because I'm interested to see how things have changed. Much. So tell me the jobs that you guys. What?
Sure. For H&I. So any in majority of the packs for them to H&I for them to assemble in their packaging. What a lot of people don't know program. So which is service. So that we'll bring it back to our facility and then create bales for that, and then certified. So we have about 30 businesses in the community that are part of that program. So that is a really great program that we have. We also partner with Bridgestone Bag Egg, as MJ had alluded to, and they've been partnered with us for a long time, you know, almost since they started, you know, 30 years or so.
Wow.
So we do a lot of their product for their retread wicking, and they call it. So it goes in. I've been working to do something similar to that. So we're continuing to, you know, with them as well.
Yeah. So when you guys talk about like growth, how much more space do you have with build on if a project, if it happens?
You have space to
grow a little
bit more before we think about building on. But,
yeah. But that's exciting to think that is like in people are using the services more can benefit like so our company could totally use either the Collaborate One type of program or have like job coaching within your own company. Like these are the people to call about that, and you won't regret that, because first of all, the individuals that I worked with were like literally like they're always happy to be there. Of it. Some of those repetitive jobs that we don't like I would go insane, but there are individuals who love that repetitiveness, and that is like, I mean, everybody
I think most people were probably creatures of habit. We all enjoy things being set aside in an order. And I think that it's a matter of not just the work they're actually doing, but the fact that they have the self-worth of going to work.
Yes.
And having that that thing of substance in your life. That's, I think, and given that opportunity to go and find that. That's, I think, the bigger joy that is being received out of it.
Yeah. And you talked about like retired, and then they're like, well, wait, then what's the point of the retiring thing? But it's true. There are so many individuals who retire, maybe they're of that age and they still want something, whether it's like a part-time gig or even sometimes full-time. And those are skills like that you guys can totally use within Crossroads as well.
And that's company-wide too. I mean, it could be in production, it could be in job coaching, because and working in industries for a long time would be a great coach to positions. I mean, those are all something endeavor.
Collaborate One.
Well, I started in February.
Changing, they started working towards it. So collaboration.
Okay, gotcha. Very cool. What else do we have to talk about? That's a lot. That's so fun.
Right.
All of the changes. Talked about how people probably assume that Crossroads is the same Crossroads that they knew 50 years ago, and it's not. It's like totally in a lot of field trip.
New Cross.
We really do appreciate you giving us the opportunity to talk like this, because that's a whole nother show. I mean, we have a day, and I'll let them yell and support employment. I mean, it's part
as a whole. Yeah, for sure. And we have a lot more shows, so have them come and be on the show. I would love that. Because I think people are interested in this. People want to know what's going on in the community and want to know all the great things that are happening behind the scenes that, I mean, we don't know about unless you come on the Muscatine Today show and tell us.
Right?
Yeah. And you have to make sure that you have like a super nice beer to be on. It's actually like a requirement that you have a beer to be on the show. No,
Way to
it's
set the
not.
standard, Craig.
Well, you know,
The
I
bar is
try.
high now.
The bar is very high. So, before you guys go, before I let you guys sneak off, Toyota actually sponsors What's in the Box. Have either of you ever done What's in the Box?
I have not, no.
It's not a beard in the box.
There's not a beard in the box?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you that clue.
This will be pretty fun.
So you both can play.
That sounds great.
It sounds really fun, I know. So Toyota, they're so fun over there. They let me do this cool thing on the show. So there's 2 hand holes. You guys can reach in and hold. You're going to be the. You have to reach in, and we're going to open on camera, literally. Okay. So you stick. Show everybody what's in there. Happens on this show. On the show, and I tell people. So hopefully you have one of those cool national calendars that so you know what national holiday is actually today.
Well, it feels very much like a liquid of some kind.
Okay.
It's cold, but I don't know if that really makes a difference.
It could, because you wouldn't want this to not be cold.
Okay. You don't? Okay.
It is National Logistics Day, but that absolutely has nothing to do with what's in the box today. So.
It is cold.
Yep.
And see, it's not like, I mean, it has some substance to it. Mm-hmm. Maybe like.
Is there anything like that you can feel?
I can't really. Maybe like
inside the substance? Maybe gently.
Oh, okay.
Just give it a good squeeze.
That's
see
what
what happens.
I've been trying to do. Maybe like oatmeal.
Okay, you're getting closer. Sort of. It is.
It is a food item.
Yes.
And it's not oatmeal.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it grit?
You can't really feel that part of it.
Nope.
Maybe like a milkshake?
No.
No.
It might have the same ingredients as like a milkshake.
Okay.
Similar ingredients.
But it's not oatmeal.
And it's not.
It's not oatmeal, and it's not a milkshake. It might be yogurt.
Oh.
Am I getting closer?
Okay.
Is it a dairy item of some kind?
Okay.
So it's not yogurt, though.
Yogurt. And
I generally don't go around just feeling yogurt.
Oh.
it's really weird. Let me look, see if I can.
Can you give me a color?
Okay, so it's like a similar color, but it's like a yellowish, creamish.
Like a cream of wheat?
Okay.
No.
Okay, so inside the substance are these little things, and because they love the little things that are inside this.
It's similar to yogurt. People like it because it has
These
things
little-
in it to
Yep,
little
these
things
little
in it.
tiny things that are disgusting, if you ask me.
And it's a dairy product.
Oh, it's cottage cheese.
It's
Curds?
no,
Oh.
so good though. It's not that.
It's white?
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not
He's
white.
correcting
It's not
me
white.
on the color.
Yeah, he's saying like, duh. We said it wasn't white. We said it was cream. So want me to just...
Why don't you just tell me, because I don't know.
Okay. It's National Tapioca Day.
Tapioca.
So what...
It's a green color then.
No.
Isn't tapioca green?
Yeah.
It's... Got it?
You can take your hands out.
Oh! You have to leave your hands in there. Now we're gonna- See, I sort of tricked you by putting it in the baggie, but I wanted you to be able to kind of feel, but they're actually softer than what
Yeah, you
I
can't.
imagined. So it was, I mean...
So is this my parting gift?
Yes, you can take that and have it for lunch.
Right, put that in my pocket.
Here, you have one. You have a pocket right here too. That might be safer than the one you sit on.
There we go.
Wyatt can't get what's in the box. Definitely.
I tried.
He gave it the best effort.
Yep. Very good job. I love that you didn't give up until I pretty much made you because we were running out of time on the show.
Sure.
Thank you guys for coming though,
Well, thank
for real.
you. Thank you.
And enjoy your lunch. That's on Hy-Vee. Thank you, Matt, for giving him his tapioca pudding. And we will be right back. That happened here at Hy-Vee. Did you guys go?
But I was.
You were busy. Let's show you a little. When you leave, so you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Out in a single plane of motion.
For all my friends. You can't return COVID vaccine just for rent. Safe care your way. Unity Point Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
To hear about all of the new things that are happening program, and it was awesome to have Kraig and MJ on the show to give you guys really the inside scoop of all the changes that have happened, the great things that continue to happen at Crossroads. I want to, before we go today, I wanted to show you a little, like I said, a little bit of the action that happened here yesterday. Things that I really love about not only our community, but about Hy-Vee is just the way that organizations want to support the nonprofits and find really cool ways to do that. And Hy-Vee's way to do that was through this car show. And there were a ton of cars that showed up, very cool cars. And we got a little bit of drone footage of the action, and we wanted cars that were here and let you see a piece of that action, that you have it on your calendar. This car show benefited Special Olympics in Muscatine and also Big Brothers Big Sisters. Cool. Another help these nonprofits here in Muscatine. Footage that we caught from the show yesterday. Awesome. So there were a lot of really cool cars there. I also wanted to update you on the little car competition that Jason, Lindsay, and I had on social media. So we each picked a little that I actually pulled out the win, as people were calling it, that you need a lot of space. And so they chose my super cool van to win. Jason and Lindsay, but your hot rods aren't cutting it against time. So I am excited. Have a free breakfast and start, which I'll make sure to let him know that for pulling out the win at the car show here on the Muscatine Today show. I am so glad. Clear up until we start celebrating. Actually gonna have so tomorrow morning stuff.
Reclaimed, located in Grandview, Iowa. The story of your home. You won't even be able to tell which is which. Speak to you and your home. Worth the road trip, we call it the R7 road trip. So punch in 337 Cemetery Lane, Grandview, Iowa into that GPS and make the road trip.